International Nonviolence Organization Free Muslim has stressed the phenomenon of global terrorism is still a blatant challenge to humanity and a threat to millions of people around the world, an issue which requires a comprehensive campaign to combat. The organization released a message on the International Day of Remembrance and Tribute to the Victims of Terrorism, which is marked today, August 21st, through which it issued 7 recommendations to compensate the victims impacted by terrorism and to combat its evil across the world. In the message, a copy of which was obtained by Shia Waves Agency, the Free Muslims said on August 21st, a day approved by the United Nations as an expression of solidarity and sympathy with these victims, terrorism remains a challenge despite all efforts exerted to eradicate it to save the world from its dangers. It continued that hundreds of victims of terrorism, especially those whose fate is still unknown, after they were either captured by the terrorist groups or went missing in their regions, noting that tens of thousands of others are still suffering due to direct and indirect terrorism as they are being killed, displaced or persecuted. The organization's recommendations are as follows. Number 1, compensating and protecting innocent people who have been directly or indirectly harmed by terrorism. Number 2, intensifying international efforts to search and rescue the missing and disappeared persons. Number 3, evacuating camps housing relatives of terrorist groups both in Syria and Iraq through comprehensive international cooperation. Number 4, combating extremist groups and preventing them from reorganizing and launching attacks. Number 5, combating extremist ideology and incitement of violence in all its forms. Number 6, combating those who promote extremist ideology and terrorism and those who support it financially and morally. Number 7, supporting governments and organizations which fight terrorism in all its forms.